The rounds of the soul, sixth round in the divine will, personages of the Old Testament. In the unity of the divine will, I wish to requite you for all the love and glory that those who lived from the beginning of the world to the time of the great flood would have given you, had they lived in this unity of your divine will. I make my flight in your will to redo all the acts of all of these souls. Therefore, I impress my "I love you" within the sacrifice of Abraham and in the obedience of Isaac to implore, through these acts of sacrifice and obedience, the kingdom of your divine will. In the unity of the divine fiat, I discover the sorrow of Jacob, as well as the sorrow and joy of Joseph, and impressing my "I love you" Jesus within these, I implore your kingdom. I continue my flight, in the divine will, and discover the power of the miracles of Moses, the strength of Samson, the holiness of David, the patience of David, all reflections of the light your divine will had cast upon them, and I, impressing within them the seal of my "I love you" Jesus. I implore on behalf of all these personages the reign of your kingdom. Behold, my love, all the acts of your will that I have set out to redo in all creatures and have accomplished. I have done all this to entreat you, by means of these very acts, to make your fiat known, loved and desired by all souls. Jesus, my life, I see that your loving will approaches souls more closely and casts the brilliance of its light upon the prophets and infuses in them the foreknowledge of your incarnation, revealing to them the time, place and circumstances that will accompany it. And making my flight, in the divine will, over each prophet and over revelation you share with them, I impress all of these with my "I love you", I bless you and I thank you, Jesus, and I implore the kingdom of your divine will. Every promise you made and every revelation you manifested about your coming to earth was a commitment you made in which you bound the kingdom of your redemption to the kingdom of your divine will. So why, my love, do you not hasten its arrival? You never leave things half-finished, nor do you bestow your riches only in part, so hurry. If, through your redemption, you bestowed on us your goods in half measure, now is the time to fulfill your work by making your will reign on earth. Your little daughter of your will shall not leave you, but I will reach the point of wearing you out. Only when I see your divine will reigning and exercising dominion over all creatures will I cease my supplications.